Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the second week of Pokemon Month. Now, everyone has their favorite Pokemon game, whether it's an old one or a newer one. What's that? You want to hear mine? Well, screw you! Here we go!
For number 5, we have Pokemon Black 2 and Pokemon White 2. Yeah, I like the new ones that much. From the new starting area to the Pokemon always moving in battle, this game is nothing to scoff at. The visuals are great and the music is good. I love how many Pokemon from earlier generations they put in here, and how early, like a Riolu and Growlithe, awesome. Hopefully X and Y can improve upon how good this game was, and I gotta say, it's looking promising. What? No Pokemon behind you? That's right, I went with Crystal over to the infamous Heart Gold and Soul Silver, where your Pokemon can follow you. Crystal is just a step up from its predecessors, Gold and Silver, and it deserves this spot. It's added things like animated sprites, more color and detail, and Suicune! This game is a ton of fun, that's really all I can say. It's fun. If you can find it, definitely recommend it. Now, this isn't my top 5 list, but I thought this game deserves an honorable mention. Poke Park. I've heard horrible things about this game, and I have no idea why. It's a lot of fun. You can explore different areas, level up your attacks, do quests, fight bosses. It's like a traditional RPG. I feel it's completely underrated. And plus, its sequel has the happiest song you'll ever see. Oh, man. Oh, man! For the only non-main series game on this list, we have Pokemon Colosseum at number 3. The game is entirely based around double battles, and your stars are Espeon and Umbreon, and you get a Johto starter. What? So good. So many good Pokemon. And you could steal other people's Pokemon? Well, just the shadow ones, but still cool. Plus, you can move diagonally. 3D. In all seriousness, though, Colosseum still feels like a normal Pokemon game, but has enough innovation to feel completely different than the main series games. And one of the coolest features is the battles not in the main story, where you choose Pokemon to fight a CPU. It's a lot of fun to just play Pokemon without worrying about story, progressing, or your Pokemon's well-being. They're just rentals, who cares? At number 2, we have Pokemon Fire Red and Pokemon Leaf Green. Red and Blue better be number 1. This game is so cool because it improves on the things in Red and Blue. Things like graphics, sound, and running shoes! The best things about these games is that it recreates the nostalgia of the original games, but manages to do everything better. Plus, it ages a lot better than Red and Blue. Don't get me wrong, Red and Blue are amazing games, I just didn't think they aged well, in terms of looks and sound. Not saying that looks are everything in the game, I just don't think they aged well. Also, Fire Red is my first Pokemon game ever. I still remember my first Charizard. Despite it being my first, it's not my favorite. At number 1, drumroll please. We have Pokemon Emerald. What? No Red and Blue? I'm out of here! Wait, stop! Please! Just hear me out. At my first review, I took a look at Pokemon Emerald and gave it a score of 10 out of 10, and I still think it deserves that score. I mean, this is the best Pokemon game, and I'll tell you why. Hopefully I'll explain myself better than that review. The story is awesome. I love how there are two teams fighting against each other, with you in the middle trying to stop both of them. Animated sprites are back, baby, and they're better than ever. The Pokemon creative, the world is perfectly designed, and that trumpets! Sound is good. And one of the coolest things that they did was speed up the surfing speed because of all the water in the game, so surfing didn't feel like a hassle. This is without a doubt the best Pokemon game I will ever play, and my favorite one. Even with my hopes for X and Y, I don't think any game will ever dethrone this one for the number 1 spot.
Thanks a ton for watching, guys. Come back next week and I'll give you my first impressions of X and Y for the third week of Pokemon Month. It's out next week. It's out next week!